Hi guys, it's Anne here, and today's video is going to be a little get ready with me with this Profusion Pro Pigment palette. I talked about this in my monthly palette video, and I thought today's the day to just play with this palette. I've used it a handful of times here and there, but I'm not totally familiar with the palette. I remember when I first swatched this, I was like, oh, it's not what I thought it was. A lot of the shades seem to be a bit more like toppery type shades, like not, I guess when it said pro pigment, I was thinking they were like super pigmented shades, but they're more like those like transforming type shades. Anyway, so speaking of that, I think the first thing that we'll do in this video is swatches. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hopefully this works out when I edit it. Hopefully this video is not a complete disaster, but let's start with swatches. I have little tiny arms. We're just gonna do one row at a time. Barely see those first 4 shades.
Any ideas?
So yeah, you can see how this palette's like a little strange. Like the top is like a bit more sheer. I mean, it looks like there's 3 white shades, but they're all different because they all have different sort of switches to them. And then the middle row, again, it's just like this in-between thing, and then you get some really, really rich shades down here in the bottom. I look at this palette and I almost think too many different things. Like there's so many different things that I want to do with it. But I think what I'm going to do today is sort of stick with these ones. I really want to play with this shade Adorn and Dizzy and Rush and Crackle. Like I kind of want to try something within these shades. So let's see how it goes. So I've already gone ahead and primed my eyes with my trusty Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is in my project pan. Okay, I am going to, let's see here. Let's first apply Dizzy all over the lid. I'm gonna try it with a brush not wet, and then we'll see what that looks like. So just wondering, how is everyone doing in this bizarre world we live in? Can you imagine like if somebody woke up in a coma right now, or like you traveled back in time and tried to explain to somebody what's going on in 2020, like literally in the first 4 months, nobody would believe you. It's a really pretty shade. I am doing okay. I guess this would be, it's Easter weekend, so I'm finishing up my week 4, I guess, of isolation. We're going into week 5. I am starting to hit the point of not liking this. For me, being at home is generally not that difficult. I actually enjoy it. I'm one of those rare people that I'm a loner, I guess. I enjoy, like, especially in the wintertime, getting home from work on a Friday and thinking I have like 2.5-ish days, like an evening and 2 days where I don't have to go anywhere or do anything if I don't want to. That glamour is now gone. I'm feeling cranky. I'm definitely feeling that, like, I don't know what day it is anymore. That finally hit this week, which is probably going to be exacerbated by this weekend being technically a 4-day weekend for me. I am working from home, although I've been kind of redeployed to a new team. So I've been involved in a little bit more higher priority stuff. I'm actually helping stuff with pandemic. So it's kind of scary because, like, now I'm doing, like, actually important work, or at least helping with important work. But at the same time, I actually feel better because I know I'm doing something now. Like, I hate not doing something. I think that's ironically hard. I think that's what a lot of people are actually struggling with. Like, you mean you want me to stay on the couch and do nothing? Like, it just feels really bizarre. And I know, like, I've been talking to my dad on the phone fairly often. He was in Florida a while ago. I talked about this. He's now out of quarantine and he's gone back home. So it's just him and my brother at home. And I feel really bad. Like, every time I talk to him, like, I feel frustrated and angry because it's not fair. It's so not fair to my dad. He is 70 in about a week. And I'm going to just wet my brush and see. So I'm just using the Dewy e.l.f. setting mist. And, like, I feel like I'm getting angry on his behalf because it's so not fair to him. Like, here in Canada, they're saying anybody 70 or over, like, you shouldn't be going out at all. Like, you shouldn't, like, so my brother's doing the grocery shopping. Like, my dad can't even go shopping. And I know he's feeling frustrated. I don't know if that really made a difference. This is just a really pretty color. Like, I would just wear this on its own. So yeah, so I was talking about 4-day weekend. I'm technically working a bit over this weekend, just because we have some kind of urgent things that need to get done, and not a lot of time to get them done in. And so, anyway, okay, now I want to go in with that Adorn shade. I'm gonna use this little brush. This is one of those little unit brushes. This would be the Unit 201. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. I don't, nobody in my family has been sick. None of my close friends have been sick. I know people that know people, because it's gonna be like that have been sick, and I've actually passed away. But luckily, knock on wood, right now, my immediate friends and family are all okay. Okay, now I'm gonna take a bigger, fluffier brush. This is my little Wayne Goss brush, 17 brush. I'm not putting anything on it. I'm just going to blend this. So yeah, other than going a little stir crazy, I'm not doing too bad. I live in the city, which makes it hard. Like, I'm so jealous of people. I don't even have a balcony, so I'm jealous of people with balconies and backyards and even Juliet balconies that can open a window. I don't have that luxury. So, and because I'm downtown, I'm not gonna lie, it's still kind of busy during the week. Like, construction is still going on. Obviously some businesses are still open, like grocery stores and stuff. So people are, driving into downtown to work. So during the week I don't go outside because I'm like, there's too many people. So basically I'm only getting outside on the weekend. So, like, what I normally do is like a Saturday I'll go out for a walk early in the morning, and then Sunday I'll go for a run, or vice versa. This weekend it was Friday, Saturday, because I think it's supposed to be raining Sunday, Monday, so I might not get out Sunday or Monday if the weather is really bad, because it's still kind of cold here. Like this morning it was, I think it said it was 2 degrees but felt like -5 when I went for my run, which I mean for a run is not bad. That's actually to me really good. It's maybe a little bit too cold for a run, but definitely makes it easy to run, because you're not going to get too hot running. But I am a bit cranky because it's like the only time I feel like I can go outside is like really early in the morning, because other than that, because I'm downtown, there's people, everyone wants to go for a walk when it's nicer out, so I'm like, well, it's nice out, guess I'm staying inside because there's too many people outside going for walks. And I mean, I'm just going outside just to get some fresh air and exercise. Like I don't have a dog or anything, or like it's not when I'm going into get groceries, which I've been doing like about once a week. I'm doing a big grocery shop this week, which I'm kind of nervous about. I've never done this before. I'm doing like a grocery pickup. I tried to do delivery. This is where I have like a lot of mixed feelings too. I want to do delivery because I don't want to go out. Like I'm all by myself. So if I can, like I can mostly 100% isolate, which I think is probably the most beneficial thing you can do. But I also understand that maybe delivery should be for, since it's so busy right now, it's for people that definitely cannot go out. So I'm doing a pickup. We'll see how that goes. Again, I had to like book a car. That's what was kind of frustrating. I had to like book a car to do a pickup, which I'm not too thrilled about, driving another, like a shared car. But however, it is what it is. I like those two colors together. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I like it in person. I feel like it's never as bright in person, or on camera as it is in person. Like I feel like in person, it looks a lot brighter. Let us see if I can change these camera settings. Okay, I just tried to change my camera settings, and I think what I'm getting on my camera is now what I'm seeing in person much better. I wish I had like more skills around that, because I feel like, I mean, I watch videos to see what the colors of things look like, what quality looks like, and when you can't quite get that, like I'm not a professional. Okay, I kind of just want to leave it with those two colors. So I'm just gonna go under my eyes with that Adorn color. I'm just gonna deepen it up right here as well. This is just a Beige Cosmetics brush, by the way. I had like a set. This is like the rose gold set. I really like it. I think they're really nice brushes. Good value for the quality. I did have one fall apart, like the ferrule came off, but I just re-glued it, and it, so far so good. Just gonna use that same brush. I've wiped it off with my little donut and go in with that Dizzy color on the inside. I don't often put eyeshadow under my eyes because of my wrinkles. I don't know, what do people think? Eyeshadow under the eyes or not? I'm just gonna go in with a lively shade, which is kind of like a light beige. Just use that to blend a little. I think I just want to leave it at that. So I'm just gonna go in with an eyeliner that I use all the time. This is the Rockstar from Urban Decay. And I'm just gonna curl my lashes and go in with the Tarte Big Ego mascara. Just kind of trying to finish this one up. I might use it for like another month, maybe into end of May. I just threw on the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade lip gloss. This is in the shade, I want to say it was like tea something, peach tea. really hard to read the label on the bottom there. My age is showing. I'm definitely finding my eyesight, my reading eyesight has changed quite a bit over the last year. Probably gonna need reading glasses pretty soon. Anyway, I feel like this video was very unexciting. The look was actually really simple. My face makeup is just my like Project Pan stuff. I'm trying to use up those Project Pan items as best as possible. Probably gonna end up mixing it up after this next 3 months because I am getting kind of bored with what I have. So we'll see what I can mix up in the next 3 months. Yeah, I feel like this was maybe, I really like this eye look. Like I'm really liking these eyeshadows, but I feel like it was very, I used two shadows basically, and one was just like to help blend things out a little. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a part 2 to this. Maybe I'll do, like, because there's so many other looks that I could do. Like I would really like to try one, I don't know, I want to try a look with like this color right here, or like this color, like this really matte burgundy. Could be really, really pretty. I'm finding this palette inspiring to use right now, so I think that's a good thing. But yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, I'm really struggling to figure out what to film right now. I don't know what to film. I'm just feeling like I'm at a loss. I'm blanking on what kind of videos that I can film right now. Particularly, like, I'm not really buying anything new. I've tested a lot of products. There's going to be maybe a couple of skincare things coming up. I need to review the Murad. It's basically like a dark spot treatment thing. I've been using it for about, well, since the beginning of February, and it's almost halfway done. So, and that's halfway done. So probably next weekend I'll film that. So that video will be coming up soon. But yeah, I'm just kind of feeling a little like, I don't know what to film. I feel really boring. Not that my life was exciting before, but I don't know, I'm just in a slump. I find that happens to me a lot with filming, even before this. Like, I would go through like a month or two where I'm like, I have all these ideas, but like not enough time and not enough energy to film them. And then I go through these lulls of like, what can I film? The beginning and the end of the month is always really busy for me with all like the project pans and the monthly projects, but then mid-month I'm like, what now? Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. I know this is a really stressful time. I feel really bad for all the parents out there. This is going to be so hard for you. Like if you're, I mean, even in some households, you have both your children and you have your parents. So you have like both ends to look after. And I think there's so many things that, while staying at home for many of us, like myself, yes, it's, you know, lonely and it's boring and I complain that I just can't go outside when I want to, but it's not that bad. Really, in the context of everything, it is not that bad. This time will pass. This will be over and we'll be back to reality, but I know that there's a lot of people that are struggling right now. This is going to be really difficult over the next who knows how long. I keep being hopeful that maybe some of our restrictions are going to be lifted in the summertime, because I don't know. People here in Canada, we have a very short summer and it will suck if we can't go outside. I mean, but if we can't, we can't. It is what it is. If we need to keep people safe and we have to maintain this sort of strict isolation, then that's what we do. Anyway, wow. Turned that into a real downer real quick. But in all honesty, I really do hope you're doing okay. I hope you have a good Easter weekend, or any other celebrations that you're celebrating anytime this time of year. If you like this video, feel free to give it a little thumbs up. If you want me to do another Profusion look, although I'll probably film it before this even goes up, but if you want to see a second look, I can maybe hold off on posting it. If you don't, let me know below, and then I know that I can post a second or maybe even a third video on the Profusion palette. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.